Oh, it was great. I mean, I feel a lot better now, but I was real nervous when I first went out there, but it felt great.
Yeah. I guess that's what a lot of the guys are saying. That Friday night was a little rough for them.
Yeah,
Did you have the same experience?
Yeah, I didn't want to talk too much. I was just real nervous about it.
Was there any one thing, I guess, right before the game that calmed you down and got you ready to play?
Probably just the bus ride, because you can't hear anything that's going on outside on the bus, and it just calms me down.
Then you come out on the hill, I guess, and it's pretty loud.
Yeah, it's a different story when you get on the hill.
Is that a pretty good adrenaline rush?
Yeah, it definitely is. It kind of helps you play better.
Was that experience at all like you kind of pictured it would be?
Yeah, definitely. From sitting in the recruiting section for about 3 years, it's definitely the same.
You know, obviously we hadn't gotten to speak with you during fall camp. What's the process? How difficult has it been sort of learning the new offense?
Not too difficult. I mean, I don't really have problems with playbook, but it's a lot faster and different than high school is.
Is the tempo, has that been a big part of
Yeah,
it?
the main thing is the tempo. It gets you a lot tired, but you gotta go through it sometimes.
And how many, you know how many snaps you played Saturday?
I don't really know how many snaps played, but it doesn't really matter.
What do you think started clicking for y'all after halftime?
Probably just everybody being nervous because it's the first game. A lot of guys out there, it was their first game starting or whatever, especially for Taj, and I know he felt looked a lot more comfortable since he was out there in the second half.
He definitely looked a lot more comfortable to us, you know, from up there. Was it the same way for you, you know, in the huddle and on the field?
It was. You could tell that everybody felt a lot more comfortable with what they were doing.
On the, I guess the deep pass to you in the end zone, was that just a design play for you specifically to, I guess, go up?
Yeah, they put me in for that just one play.
Where, I guess, as you're going up for the ball, were you thinking that you got a good shot to get in it? Or
yeah, I felt like I had a good shot at it, but I think next time I got to make that play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the advantage of having a high school teammate Adam on the same team?
Just knowing each other and know what we do out there on the field together.
When it comes to studying, you guys
Yeah, we stay together a lot just to get the plays down, because I know when we were at Dorman, we really didn't have any problems with the plays, but now we got to make sure we stick together and help each other out.
You were one of the guys, I think, that committed fairly early, you know, to Clemson in your senior year. What was it like actually taking the field here?
I'm kind of glad that I did commit, and I don't really regret anything.
You committed before Coach Morris was hired, is that right?
I did.
Did you have any concerns about what the new offense was going to be like?
I did at first. I think I was at the Army game when I found out that we had lost our coordinator. But once I found out who it was and I looked up Tosa's offense and all that, and I knew things would be fine.
They have to talk to you about that at all and sort of explain what they were planning on doing?
Yeah, they did.
You were probably pretty excited when you
Yeah, I
heard what
was
they had in
definitely
mind?
very excited.
What was Coach Scott's last minute advice to you guys in your last position last week?
Play fast, and if you're playing fast, nothing can go wrong.
appreciate it.
Okay.
What is it like to win a game like this where you come back in the second half and see all these young guys, freshmen, experiencing that?
We're glad to see that we all could just fight through the bad times. That would have been our first game, and I know more games like that will come later in the season.
It's got to break with the confidence of the younger guys.
Definitely will, because I think a lot of us freshmen, a lot of them made a lot of plays Saturday, and I think if we keep doing that, and like the veterans are going to do their job, but if freshmen step in and help too, everything will be fine.
What kind of feedback did you get from Coach Scott after your meeting, when you found out how you graded and so forth?
He felt like everybody was, nervous in the first half, like the whole team was. He felt like we were too, but he said in the second half we picked it up a lot.
What was that like? First time ever playing in front of 80,000 people. I mean, did it detract from your focus at all? I mean, it's tough to block that out. I would have to.
It's hard to, but when you're playing in front of a lot of people, it keeps you going.
Any goals for the season? Any personal goals?
I don't really have any personal goals, just team goals, just to keep winning.
Thank you, sir.